task number 3, rummage the wreckage. The players must get into 3 different teams with the goal of digging up some cheddar. The swaggerers are the team that get the one-hit shovels for the scavengers to use to dig up stuff. However, the scavengers aren't just digging anywhere. They need the gatherers to solve questions that have appropriate coordinates. If you go to the correct coordinates, 5 cheese will be gained for that question. However, if you go to the wrong coordinates, 5 cheese will be lost. Now, before we begin, I would like to ask you a little trivia question. We're gonna play a little game. You're gonna guess which of these statements is what happened. Did A, the cannon from the first challenge make a huge explosive entrance and blow up this challenge? Option 2, did I forget to write the questions and we just had to sit there and skip over it and whatever? Or do you think Khan really insisted that we needed to be in separate calls because, there's only one group of people that really needs to talk, and decide to Google answers in that call? Yeah, it's the third option. Yeah, that's what happened. So we're gonna go to the next challenge actually instead. So sorry. In task number 4, sing us a shanty. The mice are going to have to get in 3 teams of 3 once again to perform a sea shanty. One player is in the tomes where they must decipher and encrypt verses for their song. But however, there'll be a couple words omitted, which the cipherer will have to do parkour jumps that sort of line up into different words. While all this is going on, the person in the bellows is fine-tuning note blocks to meet the perfect backtrack. Once 15 minutes has passed, all 3 of them will come together with their verses and their notes, and they will do a performance. Let's see what freaking happens. Okay, I lied. So we're not actually done here. We're at little Commander's Corner again. We're bringing it back. No quizzes this time. No fun. So stuff was just kind of scuffed this episode. This was the end. This was the same session. People were just kind of cranky. A couple people in particular. But, things just weren't going great. The 2 people on the side that wasn't the note block every time were successful. So, there was cheese there. But it was getting, people were haggling me the whole time and doing it's I figured it out in the end, but it's man. So we're just gonna cut to the performance part. I'm sorry. We're 2 minutes in and it's already gonna be the end of the challenge segments, but I just can't be bothered. It's it gets a lot better after this. I'm sorry.
Eons ago, in an era far lost to mankind, there was a pirate crew that was feared long and hard across all 7 seas, and this was their pirate shanty.
Even if we don't have the cheddar, we have one another.
We have one another.
Oh, if and when we don't have the food, we won't be so hungry.
Even if we don't have the cheddar, we have one another.
Through and through, we are the pirates of the whole cheese.
If and when we don't have the food, we won't ever be so hungry.
Yeah.
This is the worst challenge I think I've ever played.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Commando,
birthday!
you don't look a day over 80.
Oh, Commando.
Commando, TP to me, Commando. We have something to give you. We have 2 things to give you.
What was my line?
Alright, here, Commando, here's your cake. Here's your cake. And then, Foley has your present.
Cheese. Hey,
No!
I got the cheese. I'm the right.
Warp home, guys.
Commando, here's a candle.
Happy birthday, Commando. Happy birthday,
Happy
man.
birthday.
We just wanted
Make
to
a wish,
sure.
Commando, make
Yeah,
a wish.
we know how much you didn't want to host, so we thought we'd brighten your mood.
You look a day over 80.
No, that's.
You look a few years over 80, I think.
You were close, Joel. It's
Anyway,
not the
yeah,
counts.
I was just keeping them calm. You can go back to.
It'd be useful if we could get the roles of each
Yeah.
person. We can share roles of each group.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So,
who
who did
am I
what on
speaking
yours?
to? It's Jolts and...
Jolts and Logic.
Okay. So in our group... Oh, I actually wrote this down. Okay,
Awesome.
I did the cipher.
Okay,
Okay.
that's the
Jol-
one that you did, Jolts.
Yeah, that's one I did.
Oh, you did that? Hold on, let me
I
write
did the
that
cipher,
down.
Yeah, Jolts did that.
Let me write that down. Cipher. George did Bello.
Mhm.
Okay.
And-
August did that, by the
Yeah,
way.
August did Bella.
August did Bello, perfect. And that means Skull did Tomes and Logic, you did Tomes.
Yeah, Tombs, yeah. I got that.
We need to figure out the gather group. Like, we need
Oh,
to find
the
out
other
what they
group-
did.
Jeffles did Bellows. Papoli did Tomes. Khan did Cypher.
Bingo. What he said.
What's his name, eh?
Oh, clever. Took me a moment.
Alright, we have all of the things.
I mean, did
Um,
anybody stick out, like, on your group? Because our
anyone
group,
stick
like,
out?
we were a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, I mean August, did the worst, but that's just because he had the hardest task,
Yeah, and he was still close.
Managed to do all of the letter parkour pretty quickly. I am very proud of that, considering I am a slight bit dyslexic.
Go to the middle, by the way.
Oh wait, I did that.
Someone who... Oh yeah, I'm here in the middle. Someone who struggled a bit was, I think it was Skull, because...
Interesting.
It was just like a...
We'll be right back on the rat.
I think we strayed a little bit away from...
Deke.
What's Deke?
At the end of a positive message on television, it would go, Deke. A white ball would shoot up, ding, and say Deke.
Welcome back to the rat.
I don't know if the rat just decided, like, fuck it, like, I'm gonna try my hardest, or what.
I heard
Because,
the opposite. I'll be honest.
Really?
I heard.
What happened?
Well, on my team, Jeff only did the first section of note blocks. That's it. That's all he did.
Mhm.
And I heard on the team that went last, apparently Skull was lacking behind.
I did hear that.
Apparently George did all the note blocks but did them wrong. Like I said, I wasn't in the note block room, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get more information from the first task because obviously.
Oh yeah, like
I was
the digging.
Yes,
Well,
I was
yeah.
told her.
I can tell you with my group, it's really not gonna help you. Like yet again, it's the same group. The only like little thing that kind of like stuck out is Jolts fell behind by like 2 seconds at the start, but it didn't matter because by the end, when the Google incident happened, we were like neck and neck. So like,
Yeah.
it's kind of a shame. At least I know like the people I was with weren't like suspicious, but then that's the problem. They weren't suspicious. Like I have nobody
Yeah.
to like go off of.
So with the Google thing, I want to make it known. So it was me, Jeff, and
Con? Or no, he was the Googler.
Levi, yeah.
Yeah, Con.
As the solvers. So I was answering them, and then he started to Google them, which I think is a very like. It's either a very huge brain rat move, but I think it's just a stupid like move as a mouse to try and get them right.
Yeah.
So
I think that's fair.
he was the one pushing that, so I don't think it's smart to put any answers on him.
Mhm.
This time, I think I'm going to do the same as what I did last time, and just kind of
Yeah,
do it.
I'm gonna be. Yeah, I actually might just do the same exact thing I did last game.
I'm back.
Like I
Hey,
think,
Schultz.
I think I'm going to put my answers on like, I'm going to say the bellows person. God, I don't know.
The bellows. That's the no.
The note blocks, yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like those people weren't the rat because I feel like the rat would have seen how much they're struggling on that and just been like, okay, whatever, I can just chill.
I think that's fair. The only thing that like you said is what George was doing the no block, right? And you said like
Yeah.
he did all of them, but he like got none of them right. I
That's
think
what
like
George said, yeah.
yeah, I think that's like almost like a little suspicious to me because like at least I know from the experience in my group, August, who did it, he like would only work on one until he knew for a fact he got it right. So
That's
I
what
don't
Jeff
know if
did
he,
as well, yeah.
yeah, so I don't know if he just like decided like screw it, like I think I'm right, or if he just like I don't know. Like, I would have to talk to him because that definitely is a little weird to just move on without knowing you're right.
Do you think it's worth putting some answers towards him then?
I would
August,
say
you wanna-
probably hey August.
Well-
I think it's definitely safe to at least do like one or two.
Yeah,
Just because that's like one of the only things to go off of. So that's probably what I'll do.
Yeah, like I'll probably put the bellows. And what team was he on? He was a scavenger on the first one.
He was indeed, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't a solver, he wasn't a swagger. Okay. So I had a tactic going to this game, but when it was said that the rat could choose who goes home at a tiebreaker, that has made things very, very interesting for me. So now I'm just trying to get as many people as I can to vote exactly the same as me. In this case, I've got Jeff to vote on Skull with me. I believe because I'm socially quite good in with everyone, whoever the rat is, they're gonna choose me to stay over anybody else. Who has just walked over me? Jeff! Jeff, get out! Jeff, get out of my route! Jeff! Jeff! I think I'm... Oh god. Fucking Jeff.
Look at that. Look at that. No respect.
Oh. No respect at all.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
But that's all I had to say.
I'm sus, man. Of everyone. That's how I feel about this. I don't trust Popoli, Jeffles, and Khan. And maybe Skull Beastly, I guess.
And Skull doesn't seem to care, really.
Yeah, Skull Beastly has been alone in that chat the whole time.
I tried to talk to him, but he just wasn't here.
I talked to him, I said, who do you think the rat is? He said, you! I said, no, besides me. He said, Jolts. I was like, no, besides Jolts. He said, nah. So then I left.
They came and asked me who I thought. I said Jolts because, I don't know. I thought somebody would take the risky path. Cause the rat would take the risky path because he wants to screw us, but he didn't want to screw us too much, and so he didn't do as much as Logic. Logic's he's just a classic thrower. Yeah. Any point in like I had my fair share of talking earlier. I don't think there's been any rat development on my end. I think both my teammates that I had were non-ratty. They didn't really try and fail. I mean, given Jedi, his note block thing was the worst out of all of them, is what Commander Panda was saying. But I mean, I think he did his best.
But I don't know. I just think Skull Beastly isn't into it. I don't think that Skull Beastly isn't getting information because he's the rat and doesn't need it. I just think he doesn't care. I just don't think he wants to be here. I don't think he has a heart in the game, man. The Minute Mice and the Mice.Ice Alliance are going to the end, dude. I'm in 2 Final 2s because I will bet anything, man, that it's not me, August, or Logic. Well, I know it's not me.
Right now, I'm not feeling too great. I'm not too sure on it. This type of challenges is not good because like you don't get to see the whole picture. So you got to trust other people to give you the right information. I don't think people have given me it, but we'll see. Right now, my highest priority, I think, is Jeffles. I think they did a lot of sus stuff in that first challenge. They missed in the first episode of the season, and the second challenge of the first episode. Right now, I'm still spreading my votes, but people in other shows have told me, oh, stop saying a list of everyone. So right now, Jeffles is my #1 priority.
The mice must answer questions about who is the rat. In task number 3, rummage the wreckage, was the rat a scavenger, a gatherer, or swaggerer? In task number 3, rummage the wreckage, was the rat on the team they wished to be on? In task number 3, rummage the wreckage, was the rat ever in the water? In task number 3, rummage the wreckage, did the rat have a shovel in their possession at any point of the challenge? In task number 4, sing us a shanty, was the rat in the tomes, the bellows, or cipher? In task number 4, sing us a shanty, which team was the rat on? In task number 4, sing us a shanty, was the rat successful in accomplishing their individual goal? And finally, who is the rat? We took the quiz, let's see.
To another elimination in the rat.
Guys, in the comments, if you think I'm going home, type hashtag die logic die. Alright, let's see what happens.
I got
Guys,
you.
Is it going?
Here we go.
Okay, guys,
if you think Logic is gonna die, type in the chat hashtag no logic.
You got this, brother.
Wait, is this Darth Vader? I just realized.
Yeah.
Logic, I'm stressed.
Oh!
You're good, man. You're good.
Good job, Logic.
You need to move.
Logic.
Don't forget, he deafened and he
Wait, am I
muted.
out?
No,
It's not
you're,
good.
you're
He
good.
muted
You're
and closed
safe.
his
Yeah,
eyes.
I
Yeah.
deafened and closed my eyes. Yeah.
You get eaten if you're out.
Alright, let's
so-
go.
Good luck, Jeffles.
Come on, Jeff.
Jeffles,
this
you're
one looks
staying.
different. This one looks different,
Good
Jeff.
luck, Jeffles.
All
Yeah,
of us
Jeffles
look
is not
a little
looking
different.
good, buddy. The smoke, wrong
I
consistency.
mean, we'll see how lucky I am.
I don't think this has anything to
Oh,
do with
it's
luck.
red. It's red. GG.
It's all
Nah,
strategy
just
at this
kidding.
point.
Just kidding.
Oh, Jeff!
Jeffles.
That was second, not
Well-
second to last.
Oh shoot.
Oh my goodness.
Is it my turn?
Wait,
Yo.
can we? Wait, hold on. Was it a tie or no?
Y'all, we
Yeah,
just
there
left
was.
the
I
thing
forgot
on
to say,
legend.
yeah, there was no tie this time as
There was
well.
no tie.
So